y'all doing, grown folks? I am back today on Friday. I'm trying to chill. I'm chilling today. This is a part two that I'm coming back. I just wanted to apologize. Yesterday, I was doing a video in regards to shouldn't they just know, and my camera overheated. It overheated. So when I tell y'all, while I was in the middle of running everything went blank on me. It did. It did. But I wanted to kind of come back and continue to touch on that because it was real good. It was good. It was talking about first off, before we get into that, how y'all doing? What's up? It's Friday. It's Friday. And I had my coffee. Sure did. And this is the Friday before Halloween, which is really not a holiday I really get deep into or celebrate. Ghosts and goblins and pumpkins and all that. I don't do too much with that, but I have been invited to a couple of things. I may just do a little sneak peek and, hey, what's up? Throw on something crazy. I don't know. But anyway, so it is the day, well, not the day before, but the weekend of Halloween. So I just want to tell all of you guys to be safe, whatever you may do, whatever you may get into, wherever you may go. Um, Especially taking the kids out trick or treating. Make sure that you check all of their candies and fruits and stuff like that. I would get rid of. I wouldn't even mess with no fruits, but you want to check the candies. There's not many door to door anymore. I know last year in my neighborhood it might have been a few kids here and there, but it's not many too much. Usually, people are taking their kids to parties, malls, and things like that where it's more personable and they can kind of watch and stay on top of what's going on. So, with that being said, do be careful. So back to our topic that I was trying to talk about yesterday. Shouldn't they just know? Hmm? Shouldn't they know? And I mean, men and women, shouldn't they know what to do in a relationship when it comes to you? When it comes to your needs, when it comes to your wants, desires, and things of that nature. It's important to communicate and let a person know things that you like and that you appreciate and stuff like that, especially when you're newly involved with someone, right? And I'm gonna hold this up here because I'll get it a little steady. It's a little sun in my eyes, but um, when you are starting something out with someone and you communicate to them, maybe you have conversation or you speak on topics in regards to what your likes are, dislikes. Do you like to do this, do you like to do that? You kind of do a little interview thing on somebody to kind of see where they're at, and that's okay. But once you're involved with someone and you're in a relationship, whether they living with you or you just dating and seeing each other on a regular basis, shouldn't they just know certain things to do when it comes to you? When it comes to the pursuit, when it comes to just knowing what a person's likes and dislikes are, or how to treat a person that you're into. I touched briefly on telephone calls and things of that nature, and just reaching out and letting a person know that they matter, that you thought about them, that you appreciate them, that you are even wanting to get with them soon, spend some time, and you really, really are trying to make that happen. Because some people will just they'll say what they're trying to do or want to do or could do and don't do nothing. And you're just sitting up there, you're waiting, you don't want to push the buttons, but you're kind of waiting, especially when it comes to women, we like to be pursued, and men like to pursue most times. And so, you got to strike that balance with one another. But should you have to nag and tell a person over and over again what to do? Or, well, I need you. Hey, um, sorry about that, you guys. I got people walking by saying, "Hey, what's up, Janet?" um, but you got people who will say, "Why do I have to always tell them that I like this and this and that, or to call me more, to reach out more, to send me little whatnots, to treat me in the way I treat them? Why should I have to tell them that? Shouldn't it be automatic? Shouldn't it be automatic if someone is really into you?" Good question. Um, who wants to feel as though they have to drag it out? Shouldn't they really know? And another thing, if you're doing small things for someone that you're interested in, perhaps you're treating them here and there to lunch, or, um, taking them out somewhere here and there, shouldn't they just know the other person to sometimes do the same? And, I understand early in the dating phase, the men take the women out the first few dates, and he's trying to impress and make her feel like a lady and just treat her nice and all that. But it gets to be a point where it's okay for a woman to sometimes say, "I got you. I want to go to blah blah blah, and it's my treat." And actually, some men find that very refreshing. They find it considerate. They find it a confirmation that she's not a gold digger. She's not just trying to get what he got and take advantage of his pockets, but she has a giving spirit and nature about her too. So it's okay. It's okay, ladies, to sometimes, after the first few dates or so, to say, "Okay, I got this." It's also okay, um, if he takes you to the movies, to say, "I got the popcorn. I got the drinks. I got the candies. I got it." Now, if this person insists on you not having it this particular date, they may say, "Well, you can get it next time." That's okay too. Put your money back in your purse and enjoy the ride. Now, next time or two, just remember what he said and do it from the heart, and do the treat thing, or get the popcorn, or pay the bridge toll, or leave the tip on the table at the restaurant because he paid for the bill. There are some things that are just appreciated. Shouldn't they just know? So, again, what I'm trying to get to is, when you get to a certain stage of maturity, and you start associating with mature individuals, women, mature individuals, men, and you start to appreciate the goodness of how you want to be treated, and how people really should be treated, that you are trying to build something with. Because, I've heard it where some will say, "Well, I was only trying to hit that one time. I knew right off that that wasn't no wifey type of situation, or no dude that I wanted to be with, but they were sexy as hell and I just wanted to get it. And I got it, and I'm done. Period. Period. I got it, and I'm gone. Now, I don't know. Correct me, am I wrong? Do you see and find mature people at an age and stage in their life doing that? Do you? I mean, I would hope to think that a mature individual, be it man or woman, is at a point in their life where they're not just trying to hit it and quit it. Been there, done that. They're trying to have quality instead of quantity. So instead of jumping from this person to that person to this person, and I'm going to tell you, I've seen it all. And young and old, that get caught up with that jumping around, you get to carrying around some serious baggage. Because there's some stuff out there, and people are not being careful like they should. They're not being careful. They're spreading stuff. And that package that looks so fresh and wonderful on the outside be full of corrupt and poison on the inside. And then here comes you. Here comes you. And you diving on in the canyon, and guess what? You get caught up with something that you can't get rid of. Okay? And the first thing you hear people saying is, but it was only one time. It was only one time, and I barely um I barely wanted to stop. You know what I'm saying? It was just one time. Just one time. This cameraman better not be tripping on me again. It had me it paused on me for a minute. But anyway, we're gonna keep talking. If it clicks off, you guys, you know what? I'm gonna be mad. Hi Keith. You know what I'm saying? We just having some grown folk talk up in here. But yeah. So it's that thing where, when you get to this season, stage, and age of your life, and excuse me if I jump around, that's what I do sometimes, from topic to what's in the brain. None of this is scripted. I just go with what I'm led to talk about, and this is what I do. So you got those at a season stage, I would think, that just don't do that jumping and flopping around no more. But it is a selective few that still find it interesting and challenging and wonderful. Why? I don't know. Because we all should get to a stage of maturity where quality matters. Okay? So say for instance, if you meet someone who you feel is, man, they got all your A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, element of P, and on and on and on. They got every dot that you want to connect in your book of the type of person that you're looking for. And you see this as a keeper. This is a keeper, not a sleeper, a keeper. A keeper, not a sleeper. Then you're willing to invest the time and be patient and get to know the inner person, the mind, the heart, and the spirit of this person before wanting to go all up in it. Now, I'm not going to say that sex is not desired. Sometimes a person is just that sexy and luscious and desirable that you think about it. You want to go there. But it doesn't is not your main focus with that person, because you're looking for quality and you're looking for longevity. So in that case, you're going to take your time to season it well, just like cooking a nice meal for someone or for the family or what have you, and you want that taste to be superb. You want it to taste a certain way, so you're going to take the time to put. You heard people say how you made this with some love. I remember I made somebody a cake one time. It was a 3-layer German chocolate cake. It had walnuts, it had coconut, it had all this luscious stuff on it, pecans. Anyway, they say this cake was made with love. And with every bite, it sure was. But what I'm saying is, you have to take your time to let things marinate. You cannot just be jumping in the fray with things. You have to know what you're dealing with, and you have to have a purpose behind it. if you start something off, and we didn't got off the track from shouldn't they just know? Well, this kind of goes into it too. Shouldn't they just know when it's the right time to dive in and get some or not? Shouldn't they just know? Because the flesh is tempting and busy. And I know for a fact that when you start something off on a sexual level too fast, too soon, and in too much of a hurry, that is all you end up having. That is all you end up having. I don't care how much time you spend with them outside of that after the fact, sooner or later, it is what it is. And it's about the good. And you lose interest in really trying to find out more, to get into the depths of that person, to find out what's happening in their heart and their mind. Because, see, making love to somebody's mind holds greater weight than making love for them in the moment for that 10 minutes of passion that you share, and boom, bam, then it's over. Then you laying there like, well, what else? What else we got? Well, can I talk to this person? Hmm. Do we like some of the same things? Hmm. Do I know their favorite color, flower, what their favorite food is? Do I know what sports he like? Do I know, what kind of cologne he wears? Do I know what kind of color he likes? I mean, do you know anything other than we didn't got down and it was good? Because then that becomes the foundation of your whatever you got. Situationship, friends with benefits ship, because you really haven't given it a chance to develop into anything else, right? You haven't given it a chance to say, let's build upon something. Let's connect with the mental before we connect with the physical. Let me get into your mind. Let me make love to your mind. There's nothing more precious and beautiful than having your mind being made love to. And that's deep. And some of you may not totally understand that. But some of you that are mature, that are grown, that has some seasoning in you, you know what I'm talking about. When someone makes love to your mind first instead of your body, man, it's like no orgasm you've ever had before. The connection, the thought process, the understanding, the compassion, the sensitivity, the creativity, all that stuff that starts in the mental. And where a lot of people get lost is, what you don't understand is when you start that intimacy and that connection and making love to the mind first, when you do finally get to that physical, when you do start locking bodies and blending sweat and moisture juices intertwining and rubber dub dub and bump 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 bump, when you get into all that, it's going to be even greater. Why? Because you took time to connect. You took time to make love to the mind. You took time to make that person know that they matter, that they care. Every time I'm doing a video and I'm getting to the meat of it, I get a call, y'all. Now y'all can't wait till I get through with the video. Then you call me and say, "Hey, that was all right. I felt that one." But not during the video, y'all. Not during the video. But anyway, so yeah, it's like the best orgasm in the world when you connect in that mental swirl. When you connect the dots and the whatnots. When you flow in a way that's full of sexy, that's full of juicy endurement, that is a blending of the moisture connection that goes beyond between the legs and the thighs, but intertwines with that mental aspect of coming together with someone that, no, you're not just sitting up there trying to make it do what it do in the moment, but you're trying to elongate this thing. You're trying to build upon more than a situation ship. You're trying to engage in something that is more deeper than the depths of your soul, your mental capacity locking, your body gripping with the sweats of anticipation of what's next. You coming together with, man, I don't want nothing to intertwine with this but what I'm intertwining with, and that's your mind. And I just took you guys through a roller coaster mind of some poetry for a moment. But the bottom line is this, grown folks. Make love to that mind. That body thing, it'll come. It's the best thing in the world when it's right. But shouldn't they know? Shouldn't they know how to do? Shouldn't they know how to bring it? Shouldn't they know what the next step is? Shouldn't they know how to come at you in a way without you having to break down the depths of communicating what you need, how you want it, why you want it, when you want it? Shouldn't they just know? Yeah. I'm feeling it today. Yes, I am. And I just had to bring all this out to y'all because part one had some good factual stuff in it, but it went dead on us because of the sun. So I had to bring that point, this part two, and add some little twist to it. But I hope the message was clear. I'm glad to be here on a Friday. I'm glad to be able to spread my love and my words and my wisdom with you. And this is what we do. This is your hostess with the mostest, Donna Smith, aka Lady D. Hey, I got to go, y'all. I got to get back. I didn't went overtime, but I'm going to see y'all soon, okay? Take care. Have a great, safe weekend.